I was carrying my books a couple weeks ago, and I dropped them. And you know, that may not be a big deal for you guys, but for me, it's like a real big deal. And when I was sitting there looking at the floor, I wish I could use the force or something just to get my books back up. And I looked up and seen a pretty girl. She was walking towards me and she said, "Hey, can I help you with your books?" I said, "Yeah, sure you can help me with my books." And she picked them up and helped me carry them to class. And we were talking for a few minutes. She said, "Hi, my name is Stacy." And I said, "My name is Dennis." And before she left, she invited me to go roller skating with her on Saturday. And I said, "I don't do too good on wheels." And she said, "That's okay, I will help you." And so Stacy's mom picked me up from my house on Saturday, and we went to the roller skating rink. And I just sat there most of the time. And then Stacy came up to me and said, "Come on, Dennis, come in." I said, No, I'm cool, I'm cool." She said, "Come on, I will help you." And so I went out on the floor, and this leg went that way, and this leg went that way. But I made it around 2 times. It felt so good. And when Stacy's mom picked us up, she dropped me off at my house. And before I got out of the car, Stacy invited me to go swimming at her house the next Saturday. And so I said, "I don't do too good in water either." And she said, "It's okay, I will help you." And so I went to Stacy's house, and I just sat in the sun most of the time. And then Stacy said, "Come on in, Dennis." And I said, "Okay." And so I got in the shower, and I was like, "Woo!" And she said, come on, Dennis, come a little deeper." I said, No, I'm cool." And she said, "Come on, I will help you." And so I went deeper, and she held her arms out for me so I could float. And I just laid there, and it felt so amazing. And once we got out of the pool, Stacy was telling everybody about her dreams and what she wanted to do with her life. And she said, "Dennis, what are your dreams?" I said, "I don't have too many dreams." And she said, "Well, everybody has dreams." And she kept persisting me, and I got frustrated at her. So I said, "You want to know what my dream is, Stacy? And my dream, this here leg of mine, it's not crippled anymore, just like everybody else's. And this hip is back in place, just like everybody else's. And my old hands, they're not crippled anymore. And I don't need these old glasses to see. And in my dream, my mouth is straight, just like everybody else's. And people don't look at me funny. And people accept me. But then I wake up, and I realize it was just a dream." And she shook her head at me and said, "Dennis, that is one of the dumbest dreams I ever heard." And I said, "That's a real good way to make a special guy feel good." And she said, "No, Dennis, you don't get it. See, God made you an original masterpiece." I said, "No, Stacy, you don't get it. I'm a joke, that's what I am." And she said, "No, Dennis, God loves you, and He made you just the way you are. Everybody has handicaps. Yours are just more physical to see." And you know what? She's right. It was about 3 weeks later or so, she invited me to church. Surprise, surprise. And so I went to church with her, and I found out why she was the way she was. Because of all the people that were there loving her. And you may say, "Dennis, you don't know what my handicap is." And I don't know what your handicap is. But God loves you just the same, no matter what. Thank you.